The Shot at Dawn Memorial is one of our very first memorials, so it's been here over 20 years. It's set at the very eastern end of the site, at this part of the Arboretum where we're so close to the rivers and do experience flooding. It had wooden posts in the ground. We were having to replace the posts quite regularly. So the team took a decision to refresh the whole memorial and make some improvements that would be here for the future. So we went out with a public appeal for people to help support us with the restoration. Over 900 people have donated, but also we've had over 200 people come and volunteer with us. They've all got stuck in with our grounds team. We've been able to also improve the access to the site, put in new interpretation, and really make this a fitting place for people to come and take a moment to think about those young men who were shot at dawn, sadly, in the First World War.
Well, it was 1999 and I saw a documentary on Remembrance Day. And at the end of this really emotional, powerful documentary, I turned to my wife and I said, I know what I want to do. It was just a bit of a mission then to make sure that these lads were commemorated because they'd been denied the opportunity. They started off as a statue. The Royal British Legion put me in touch with David Charles, who had started this National Memorial Arboretum, and it was just the perfect place. David Charles came up with this idea of commemorating all of the executed soldiers with wooden posts, and also the 6 conifers which represent the firing squad, to go along with the statue of a young, child really.
Well, here on this glorious early summer morning, we're waiting for our guests to join us. Many of those were involved in the restoration, and it's wonderful today to see it looking so smart. Thank you for coming to this, the unveiling of the very poignant, renewed Shot at Dawn Memorial.
I'm Harry Farr's granddaughter, whose post is at the Shot at Dawn. I was going to do the family tree and I wanted to see if I could find Private Harry Farr, his grave in France. My grandmother, she sort of looked downcast and she said, well, he hasn't got a grave. In 1914, he went out to the Somme. He was hospitalised for 5 months with shell shock. He was returned to his unit. Because of his post-traumatic stress disorder, as soon as he approached the front, sound of the guns, he just shook and couldn't take anymore, so he was put on a charge, court-martialed. A month later, he was stood in front of a firing squad, made up of his own regiment, and he refused a blindfold. In 2006, we eventually got a pardon for Harry, and then all the other men were pardoned. And today has just been the icing on the cake.
So this has been an amazing team effort from those working in the background to secure the donations and those working out here with the volunteers on site. Thank you to them for putting the time in to make this very special memorial look as it does today.